is brought low here. You want to see him brought back up in this fight as well. And as I say that, Franklin Wales, they found it on the Gnome Guards as well. So Gnome Guards, Franklin Phoenix, two of our top squads brought out of this match. And Alright, hello and welcome back to our final match of our Apex Legends Regionals today here at XP League. We've played two amazing matches here, action-packed matches, and Bearded Dragons, along with Troy Eagles B, coming out on top in those matches. Some teams we don't necessarily see at the top of the leaderboard too often, but today they've shown us they can battle with the best of them. Taking out squads like Franklin Wales, taking out squads like Franklin Phoenix, taking out squads like Gnome Darts to put themselves at the top of the leaderboard and show how dominant they can be as well. But let's take a look at the map here to start us off. Once again, dropping into World's Edge for our third and final match. We'll see exactly what these teams change up from the previous two, and if they choose to drop at different locations based off of where they're finding success at. Again, these teams are trying to qualify for the North American Finals at Full Sail University in June. So we'll see if they can continue to have this success or find that success in this last match to put themselves in contention for that event. But Mustangs, starting off here, they're going to have a tough fight against Franklin Phoenix. We'll see if they can come out on top here. See Marks coming out, Franklin Phoenix, Dario, Quad, Buffalo Hive. They have some information as to where these players are. And now just looking around, looking to follow them, looking to find them out here. Goo Cakes trying to stay alive here. Very low on HP, Fade and Forever. Still in this, but Mohung goes down, or Muhung goes down. And Forever trying to survive here as well, trying to do this damage. Fade, now the only player that remains, and Franklin Phoenix will take this out very quickly. And an early end of the match for that squad. Maybe some more fights going down here towards our northern portion of the map. Shogun very close to this Gnome Ant squad. Looks like they're on separate sides though for now. See exactly what they could do here, but again, it's all about surviving in these matches. It's all about putting yourself in the best position to find these big placements, to find these high placement matches, these high elimination matches. A lot of what these teams are doing is trying to find that success, trying to find a way to make it towards the top of that leaderboard. Whether that's surviving, whether that's playing for the last minute elimination swords, whether it's being like Franklin Phoenix and Gnome Darts and Franklin Wales, these aggressive squads who consistently look to find damage on other players, to find quick eliminations. But looks like Nomads, they might be looking around the map here to find a few quick eliminations here, but for now, maybe just looking to rotate out. But another team looking to rotate out here that might have spotted out a squad is Yoking. You'll see damage coming out. Yoking very low on HP, didn't take any shots back, just kind of stared at the team and maybe hoping they didn't see him. And now you'll see Guns Up looking to get aggressive, looking to find that damage, but Guns Up overextends a bit and goes down as a result. Diesel left in it. Holster still here as well, and you can see Marks coming out. They want to find aggression on these teams, and you can see Holster, he's found an opening, he's found a position, but no shots are taken. Holster just trying to line them up, and it's not going to be enough time. Holster low on HP and might be eliminated as a result. Yes, Holster goes down. And now all on to Diesel, who's stuck at the top of this building. You see Arcstar's coming his direction. Just trying to play around this position. And only an R99 and Mozambique to play with here. Some short-range weapons. It's not looking great, but Troy Eagles A, they find a few eliminations out of it. Yoking, Jake is nice, and Shrieker are able to do so. See damage coming out, and maybe looking to further aggress on this squad. Shrieker taking the initiative to do so. Marks coming out, they know exactly where this player is, and Roughnecks Diesel is just trying to make it away from this fight. Trying to sprint his way up this mountain, uses the zip line to get even further away, and looks like he's going to be able to do so. Troy Eagles A, though, in this area as well. Jake is nice. Shrieker I swear a second ago they had a third teammate, but maybe some connection issues. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Maybe I just misread, but some aggression found. It looks like they're going to be stopping this at one point, but Franklin Wales, they might run into a player over here. A player that's trying to get away, and yeah, you'll see the mark come out. Dr. K looking to find this aggression, looking to jump on this player and breaking down some walls, breaking down these barriers. And they'll eventually find it. Dr. K going to be the one to find it. Actually, sorry, I think Spiff is the one to find it instead. Some good damage found in early elimination for this squad, and a pretty easy one to pick up for them. Ooh, white HP, actually flesh HP for that squad. You can see Spiff the one to find it. Maybe some more fights going down here. Troy Eagles B, Retro, EJ Dead Rider, and Ninja. Troy Eagles C, DJ4 Pro, Invixty, and RO William. Looking to do some damage here. These two fights, these two teams battling it out, dishing out damage to one another. Shields being broken. You can see eventually they're just trying to break out this splint, maybe destroy it before these teams can take it, and yeah, that will be the case. Ninja, he's got to be careful. He's getting shot at by these teams. He doesn't know exactly where they are. He's maybe playing behind these barriers now, and you can see William looking for an angle, looking for anything to open up this fight, and yeah. Look at this angle from William. What a shot, but damage traded out. They've got to be careful here. William, he has a decent shot. He can find it just at the edge of this player. Just waiting. Trying to find that angle. Trying to find that damage. That 4x scope. You see the edge of that player coming in and out. The barrel being seen. Just waiting for the right moment, and eventually he strikes. And now, another one goes down. William finds the opening for his team. Ninja's brought down, but gonna be res here. You see that EMP being brought out as well. Shields being broken. EJ replacing some of these barriers. Eventually breaking the drone as well, but looks like Invixity, William, and DJ4 Pro, they didn't look to get aggressive there. I thought they'd maybe try to find some more damage in that fight, but it looks like they've almost decided to rotate out here. Invixity, though, has to be careful. Very low on HP. You can see shots coming out from that Sentinel. Thermites being tossed. Not necessarily landing in the building, but they'll eventually make it up there, and William be the one to do so. Now, DJ looking down range with that minigun. Sheila being brought out. Doesn't use it just yet. You can see them playing behind these barriers. He's in a position to find it. Crack and shield. Neither of these teams really aggressive, only looking for this quick damage. Seems like they don't want to give up any of their positioning here. But eventually these teams are going to have to rotate out due to zone. You can see another crack and shield. But neither of these teams really taking advantage of that. And eventually you'll see EJ. He wants to push in. He wants to continue this aggression on the ground. See, one of these players was eliminated, and it's Invixity that went down, so maybe just looking for that opening elimination, and William and DJ4 Pro are going to be rotating out here. William, a little bit separate from his teammate, DJ4 Pro. DJ4 Pro is going to look to help out his teammate with a EMP. Or a little bit of cover, at least a little bit of information, but RO William will go down, maybe thinking about taking too many shots there instead of rotating out, and it will be eliminated as a result. So now it all is left on to DJ4 Pro, who's on the edge of zone now, creeping his way in here. Footsteps might be heard. He doesn't want to get ticked a lot by zone. He doesn't have necessarily the heals to stay in it. See, the crouch comes through, and eventually he'll walk his way in here, but we still have a lot of fights going down, especially for this Towson Triton team. They haven't had the best of luck this tournament just yet, and Lil Dog will be the only one that remains. As KJ and Mason are taken out by that Gnome Guard squad, and this is not a squad you want to go up against. This is not a squad you want to take lightly in these matches. They will aggress on you. They're not afraid to take these fights, and they've proven why time and time again. Keep taking a look around the map here. Maybe we can cover a few more of these fights. Still, Bearded Dragon still in this as well. We're talking about how strategic that team is. Again, we get to one of these stalemate fights where they're just taking shots at them from far away. Both teams looking to up their shields here maybe, or find a quick elimination. But it looks like STN and Midnight Rider are put low in this fight. And again, it's Retro, Ninja, and EJ Dead Rider, the ones that are taking this sort of engagement. And you can see another player coming up on the side here. They're looking for this damage. Another team around this location. Gnome Darts, though, this is not a squad that you want to go up against in this situation. You don't want to be trapped between this team and another. And you can see Zone going to push these squads in, and they're going to look to play off of it. Looking for these Tiger Fox, trying to find some damage here. Sandbean setting up some barriers for his squad. Surrounded by different players. They're able to take out one. Now looking back in front of them. Putting down some damage down range with that minigun. Sheila doing so much. Arc Stars being thrown as well. Sandbean trying to take this player out. Trying to remove them from the situation. It looks like Air Demolition, Midnight Rider are very low. Cracking shields now. Midnight Rider has to be careful in the situation. Air Demolition also rotating out. Again, they've kept their position for now. You gotta be careful of it though. That Bangalore ultimate being placed down. You'll see Sandbean just playing behind it, using those barriers to do so. Again, Tiger Fox Sandbean still looking to aggress on this team, but I think they've rotated out by now. Now no mowers. Evading the situation. At least for now. Looking around here. They don't spot anything out. Again, we'll zoom out on the map, take a look at exactly what teams are where. What these teams can do in these matches. Looks like, again, they got to be careful here. The drone being tossed out. No mowers. An EMP might be coming their way, and it is. Yeah, an EMP cracks the shields of these players. Midnight Rider low on HP now as well. See nades coming through. Midnight Rider even lower. Air Demolition very low as well. STN not much better. And Air Demolition now the only player that remains for this squad. Trying to rotate out here. Trying to get away from this fight. Sliding down the mountain. Popping a shield battery. But Midnight Rider and STN aren't so lucky. So we take a look back at the map here. A lot of teams rotating into this position. And you can see again. Maybe this Bearded Dragon squad looking for a fight here. As Clicks, he's taken out by him. And Saberific and Doodles not too much better on health here. And again, you can see how these teams reposition. You see Gnome Darts, they repositioned on top of this building rather than pushing on for that extra teammate. Saberific Doodles, they're brought in very low here. Stuck in a difficult situation now. Taken out by one player now. It's all on to Doodles, who's so low on HP. And who's going to be taking this fight other than Gnome Darts? Looking around this location, Doodles still alive for now, but spotted out very low on HP, and Doodles will not get any further. Flick, Saberific, and Doodles are taken out by Gnome Darts, but another fight going down here. Troy, Evo, B, a duo in this situation, just trying to survive here. Nades being thrown out, thermites in the hands of these players. They're just trapped between a rock and a hard place, and they'll eventually be eliminated as a result. Franklin Wales hop in, find the elimination. They lose a teammate along the way because these smokes being thrown out, cover being laid down. Spiff gonna get this res poked mini there as well. This squad doing well to find those eliminations, and again, we might see some aggression from Franklin Phoenix, and what more could you expect from this squad, from this team? Other than to find this aggression, find these eliminations, and low to find more and more and more. Franklin Phoenix finds 3. That's 3 more to add to their tally. Gnome Darts, though, around this position, maybe looking to aggress further on this squad. Hold them out of zone, or at least show their presence off. Now Gnome Darts actually maybe stuck between another team here. Looks like it's Shogun, Agate, Tokyo, and Flooper Kid. And we've seen heroics from Agate in the past. We'll see if he can bring them out again in this match. and lead his squad to that victory. But against a gate, caught a little bit off guard there, but no real damage done. Maybe some whiff shots out there from that Gnome Dart squad. You see that zipline being laid out here, but this team's going to be moving in. Gnome Darts be looking to get aggressive here. They know there's a squad around this corner. Maybe only blue shields to play against, and they're not scared of it. Sandbean, though, needs to be careful here. Very low on HP, and Sandbean actually taken out. As a result, this third party from Franklin Phoenix is going to be so strong in this fight. You can see them finding yet another elimination. Franklin Phoenix looking to find the eliminations on this Gnome Dart squad, this team that has been put in their path so many times. And it seems like the scenario is a little bit switched this time, as Ingenious, very low on HP, is almost eliminated. See that shield battery coming out here, but again, Ingenious put on the back foot here. Another squad, Franklin Wales, still here on the edge of zone, not really in competition with these teams at the moment. They don't really have to fight over anything, but they're gonna have to fight their way into zone at some point. See, two other squads are in that same boat, and eventually they'll start to make their way in. They're gonna play under this bridge. We'll see exactly what they can do, exactly what positioning they can take out as a result, and eventually they'll find an elimination onto one. And Gnome Darts will fall. Franklin Phoenix looking around this position. Hold this high ground. They hold zone at the moment. Damage coming through, though. They have to be careful of these other teams that are outside of zone. See, Bearded Dragons, Minty, Zero, Vibes. Constantly alive in these matches, constantly in these top placements, and there's no doubt in my mind that they're going to be in it again. This squad has done so well. They're not in zone just yet, though, and another team that has to rotate in here is Shogun.